sections. Good evening, my dears. So sorry for the delaying response. And today we have a special day. Yes, hello, Poland sir. Okay, thank you so much, Shani, for the warm introductory session. Okay, thank you. So I want to see all of your comment in the classroom session or comment session. Otherwise, I will not get any nutrients to take 2 hours of class. Today we are going for, as usual, the 2 hours of class. And today we will be discussing about a chapter in minutes for the respective chapter, that is how do organisms reproduce. According to the new syllabus of the NCERT or Cbse, the chapter number is chapter number 7 and the chapter name is how do organisms reproduce. I got so many suggestions to take how do organisms reproduce chapter as a chapter for chapter in minutes. So that's why I just prepared how do organisms reproduce chapter for the chapter in minutes. Yes, today we will be going for 2 hours of classes, and by the end of this week we will be finishing chapter in minutes, and we will not be conducting chapter in minutes for the next week. Next week onwards, all the faculties in the 90 plus my tuition, those who are teaching at the level of 10th GCC, they will be starting PYQ sessions. We will be discussing past 5 years of PYQ sessions, and in that session we will be dealing with all question paper. We will be dealing with the all question papers or the a set of question papers which consist of multiple questions, assertion recent type question, case based studies questions, and that will be exactly looking like of your board examination paper. So by the next week onwards, we will be dealing with the past 5 years of question paper discussion and their analysis. Today is very special day for me as it's my birthday and school. Okay, Evelyn, please unmute. Evelyn, man, please unmute. Where is Evelyn?
Can you give a hand,
Yes.
please?
I'm not getting any warm wishes. And what happened to yes, Muhammad Rahan? Good evening. And textbooking, it's not. Yeah, who's the textbook in hours? Okay. Yeah, maybe textbook in minutes may change to textbook in hours. Yeah, for me today was a really good day for me. Okay, who's that, honey? Yeah, good evening from Meenakshi. Yes, good evening, and how are you? How was your day at your school today? On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your today's day? I know. Oh, okay. Sorry. Today you are in the leave mode, or you are in the vacation mode, right? Okay. So how was your day? How was your day at your home today? Yes, good evening. How are you? I'm also doing great. Okay, HL. Yeah. Evelyn, 10 on 10, and Hani, 10 on 10, and good evening, I have friends, 16 out of 10. And where is Evelyn?
Evelyn is missing.
Yes, in this chat box, Evelyn is there.
Which one?
This one, first one. Yeah. Hani, 100 on 10. I'm here. Okay, I know. Christmas carols are coming today. Yeah, great. Yeah, everyone is on the celebration mode, right? But I'm not in the celebration mode. I had influenza for the past week, so it's been bad. Okay, Muhammad, get well soon. Get well soon. Yeah, had school. So 5 out of 10. Yeah, 2 by 10 because I have high fever. Serious call. Did you consult your doctor, Fiza? Sir, we'll sing Christmas carol. Okay. Yeah, today's your birthday, right, Evelyn?
Shall I unmute?
Yeah, sir. What is the birthday song background? Yes, you can unmute Evelyn. Yeah. Hello, Evelyn. How are you?
She.
Hello. There is a specific background which we play for the birthday. Okay. Yeah, Evelyn, you are not audible. You are not audible, my dear. You are not audible. You are not audible. What happened to you? Check your internet connectivity and check your audio connectivity as well. Yeah, you are not audible, Evelyn. You are not audible. What to do? Sir, I went to doctor. She gave me a million medicine. Okay. Then I will give you trillion questions. Sir, it is audible? No. Yeah. Yes. Because I'm is audible for everyone, but you are not audible to me and everyone. Evelyn, you are not audible. What happened to you? Check your audio connectivity. Sir, how was your day? Thank you so much for asking that. I think you are the one person who just asked about that. And my day was like, it's going well, and I will rate 8 on 10. Neeraj, okay, has severe cough and cold. Everyone is affected with infections, right? What happened to you, dears? Yes, now, Evelyn, please unmute.
Evelyn?
Yes, I will rejoin from Evelyn, okay.
Okay.
Take care of your health as well because your exams are coming and you should be very careful about your health, studies, and your surroundings as well. Climate change, yes, I know. Due to climate change, so many people are suffering infectious diseases, and you have to be very careful. You should take precautions as well for not getting any kind of viral infection or bacterial infection or any kind of diseases that may affect your studies as well. Okay, are you exhausted? Please put a smile on your face at least. Please put a smile on your face. Where is Regine? I'm not seeing any comment from Regine. Yeah, those who are new joinees to this class or those who are seeing your Pulse's face for the first time, just raise your hand. I'm so exhausted from coughing. Okay.
So they're asking how's your life going? How's your week going?
Yes, I already rated that.
Yeah,
8 by 10. Yeah, for just before 1.5 hours, I got a support for your Alka ma'am.
Yes.
Because she was taking classes for Cbse 10 standard students. And I was the supporting tutor. Unfortunately, I was the supporting tutor.
Unfortunately?
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's your fortune to be there in my class.
Yeah. No, that's why I just
to be
introduced
there.
the term as unfortunately, you know.
Okay, then I should leave. You can take care of the support.
You should be very glad to receive a nice colleague like me and a handsome colleague like me, you know.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
She is very fortunate to be in your class. Yes! Who's that?
I
want to see the comment of that person. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Rehan, thank you so much for that comment. And Rehan is saying that she is very fortunate to be in your class, also. Yes, she is very lucky.
I'm leaving, Rehan. I'm leaving.
Yeah, you are not
I
supposed to
don't
leave.
want
Rehan.
such fortunes anymore.
How's your girlfriend? I don't have any girlfriend. I'm still single. You know?
Yeah, he has 2 wives and 5 kids, right?
Yeah.
Once more, please.
What that?
Oh,
2
yeah,
girls
you
and
can
a
go
boy?
again. No problem. So I was saying.
Yes, I got 2 wife at least, but Alkalam is trying for getting a boyfriend and she is not finding anyone. She's proposing to so many people, but she is not getting anyone.
I'm already committed, okay?
Okay. What to do? What to do? What to do? Yeah, you are committed to food.
No,
You're only committed to food, committed to clothes, and committed to this company as well.
Yeah.
I know you were searching for a long time for getting a boyfriend, but you are not getting any boyfriend. Don't worry. Don't worry. Time will reveal everything, Alka ma'am.
Okay.
If you are not getting anyone, that's okay. Quite okay. It's quite natural. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Okay.
I'm not sad.
I know you are crying. in between my talk, you're crying, right? Poor Alka ma'am. Yes, what to do? Pulsar is going to join a motivational speaker job. Yes, Linda. Imagine having a.
What is it?
Evelyn, I'm your teacher. I'm your teacher. No, Alka ma'am is not teaching you. I'm not reading that comment first of all.
I can read it. Should I?
If you're reading, you have to take the class today. I will not be able to take the class today.
Okay, then I will keep silent.
Okay, then she's saying that she keeps silence. Okay. Okay, so I hope you're refreshed now. Those who are seeing your Pulsar's face for the first time, just raise your hands, my dears.
See the comment. Who needs a boyfriend when Alka ma'am has us?
Because algae is always associated with the pond aquatic ecosystem.
Yeah.
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 That is the meaning, you know.
Yeah, and algae is such a great producer of the environment. You
Who
know?
told you then? What about the green plants as well?
Yeah,
tell
let
me
the
the
green
truth
plants-
regarding the green
Let
plants
the
as
green
well.
plants be there.
Yeah.
Algae is also a part of that. Okay.
But some of the algae are harmful to us as well.
Yeah. You remember that. Okay. You
Yes,
keep it in your
that
mind.
means you are representing that you are very harmful to TENS, GCC and all the biology faculties to it.
No, your students won't say that.
Stop fighting people. Okay.
Yeah.
Do not
Okay.
fight.
Let's stop.
Evelyn, I will not talk to you. Rehan, Hani and Linda, Sulega, everyone is supporting me.
See, you
except
read
you.
the comments.
Yes, Regine. What happened to you, Regine? For the past 1 week or 2 weeks, I was searching for you, but you were not available in this bio session. What happened to you, Regine? I want another reason. I saw Pulsar profile in matrimony. That means you are also included in that matrimony, right?
Yeah, let it be. What are we doing in matrimony, sir?
I'm always in dating.
You
apps as
already
well.
have 2 wives. What are you searching in
That is the power of
matrimony?
poll, sir.
Okay.
But you are not having that power. Then what to do? Okay, so today we are going for. You know one thing, guys. Now we are in the YouTube.
Yeah.
Now we are in the YouTube.
Yes, we are.
Every students and every faculty is like this Alcamam and polls are everyone is now in the YouTube. We are going for the YouTube live. We are famous now. We are getting famous. What is Alcamam?
What?
What is Alcamam?
I don't know.
Yeah, we are in the YouTube live, you know. Everyone see our comments or no, it's not about comments. Everyone see our sounds and they okay. To the YouTube students, I'm single. Okay, Rehan. We will not provide that. We will not show that comment to the YouTube friends, you know. Indirectly you're proposing someone, right? Okay. Hi YouTube, okay. Hey, no, way, okay. Can they see our face? No. We will not be able to see our face. They only able to hear our voice. Yes, hey YouTube. Shall we start our class? Shall we start our class, my dears? Let's give me some cucumber in the classroom session. Let's give me some cucumber. Then I will be motivated to take the class. So we will be having this how to organize and reproduce chapter for the chapter in minutes, and I will be little bit speed to complete all the chapter portions. Okay, yes, carrot from Maybelline and Inian and Abdul. Okay, cucumber. Okay, she's a cucumber, and yeah, Nia cucumber. Yeah, thank you. And rest of the peoples are not giving cucumber. Yes, Han is giving mango as well. Mango representing our blushing lady of the 90 plus my tuition. That's representing your Anila ma'am. You know? Okay. Culas cucumber from Indian. Okay, Indian, how are you? Yeah, so today we have three supporting faculties with us. The first is definitely from the biology department. So she got a chance, or she's lucky now to participate in the classes of Paul sir and in the classes of 10 GCCs as well. Okay, and I welcome you, Alka ma'am, to this wonderful session or fabulous session of our biology. And today we have Vishak sir and Subil sir and finally Loreen sir for resolving all the technical queries. So please give an applause to all of the people those who are available here. Then we can start our session. Yeah, please give an applause to all the teachers and all the supporting faculties. Welcome, ma'am, to the 10th GCC. Okay, what do you mean by sorry is always present in class? What is it? Okay, so now we are moving on to the exact session of the chapter in minutes for the chapter named How Do Organisms Reproduce. In this chapter, we had to deal with the subdivisions of the topics of how do organisms reproduce, which includes do organisms create exact copies of themselves, and we need to discuss about different modes of the reproduction used by single organism. That means we need to discuss about the asexual mode of reproduction. So there are two types of reproduction. The first is asexual mode of reproduction followed by the sexual mode of reproduction. And finally, we need to discuss about the sexual mode of reproduction, and followed by we need to discuss the last topic of this chapter, that is reproductive health. Okay, so now we are going to deal with the first page of our chapter, and I already highlighted the most important portions, and this might be the most important portions for your 2023-24 examination. And yeah, what do you mean by reproduction? First of all, tell me what do you mean by reproduction? What do you mean by reproduction? Tell me. I want to see your comments in the classroom session. What do you mean by reproduction? Because I already discussed all the concepts regarding how to reproduce in our previous sessions. Tell me what do you mean by reproduction? Yes, please, please mute. Please mute. So please unmute. Sorry, it's not mute. Yes, Adira. You can unmute Adira. Yeah, please
Yes,
unmute.
Adira, please.
Miss Adira, who are you? Hello Adira, how are you?
She has network issues.
Okay, she's having network issues. Then please call randomly pick any other person.
Abdullah.
Abdullah, tell me what do you mean by reproduction? Rest of the peoples, I need to see the comments in the comment section. Yes, Abdullah, how are you? And tell me what do you mean by the reproduction?
Abdullah, please unmute.
Abdullah, please unmute. We don't have much time to waste.
Okay.
Is the process by which offsprings create offsprings of their own kind. Okay. Process by which organisms reproduce to new individual. Where is Adrian? Adrian? Yes, Nia Sajish. You can unmute Nia as well. Nia Sajish. First.
Okay, Nia.
Yeah, Nia. Yes, Nia, tell me, what do you mean by reproduction, or how can we define the reproduction? You are not audible.
Not audible.
You are not audible.
Please unmute first.
Please unmute. What happened to you? You are not audible. So many people are not audible to us. Am I audible? Am I audible? Yes. Yes, everyone is saying that I am audible.
Okay, maybe we should move.
You are audible. Okay. Then I will get back to you. So what do you mean by reproduction? Reproduction is a process by which parent organisms produce their own kind of organisms or progenies or offsprings. That is simply the reproduction. So I will ask you a question that is the reproduction essential process to be performed in our body? Is a reproduction an essential process? Why? Because reproduction is not necessary to maintain the life of an individual organism, unlike that of the basic life processes such as nutrition, respiration, excretion, etc. Why? Because without the reproduction also, a organism can fulfill or complete their own metabolic processes. But for the continuity of the species, reproduction must be there. Because through the reproduction, we will be transferring our own genetic material or characteristic from one generation to the next generation. Because dealing with the genetics, we already discussed about the heredity and definition of genetics in our chapter named heredity as well. Okay, so the next question here is, do organisms create exact copies of themselves? And in between the session, while I'm describing the points, it is your duty to highlight all the points which I mentioned or highlighted in this pages. Okay? No, they create slight variations. Okay. So reproduction is a most basic level which involve making of copies of our blueprint. So what do you mean by blueprint in our body? What is a blueprint present in humans? Tell me, what is a blueprint present in our human? Yes, that is obviously deoxyribonucleic acid or DNA. So DNA is present in the chromosomes. So chromosomes is present in the nucleus of the cell, and nucleus of the cell is not to be the controlling center of our cell. Again, the controlling center of our cell is not to be the nucleus. Inside the nucleus, there will be the chromosomes. When we are unwinding the chromosomes, there will be chromatin fibers, and further unwinding leads to the identification of our DNA, that is deoxyribonucleic acid, which are double helical in structure. So the DNA in the nucleus is the information source for making protein. We already know that in the DNA there will be the specific genes, and these genes will code or synthesize specific proteins. We already discussed about these kinds of concepts. So the DNA in the cell's nucleus is the information source for making protein. If the information is changed, different proteins will be developed. So if the information is changed, different proteins will be developed, and different proteins and their expression pattern will lead to the altered body design, because the protein expression in the body which determines the body designs in our bodies as well. If different protein expressions are there, then there will be the altered form of body designs as well. So the basic event in reproduction is a creation of DNA copy. So the cell will use some of the chemical reactions to build copies of DNA. So DNA copying mechanism is simply called DNA replication. Okay, so the other term which is used to represent the DNA copy is DNA replication. And I hope you highlighted all the points. Okay, Safa. Okay. Am I audible? Are you facing any lagging issue? Yes, sir. Yes, you are audible. Okay, tell me.
There is a lag. Yeah.
There is a lag.
We are checking it.
Yes, we are checking it. We will resolve it soon. Did you highlight all these portions? Did you highlight all this portion? If you highlighted these portions, please give me thumbs up in the classroom session. Yeah, most of them highlighted it. So the DNA copying is accompanied by the creation of additional cellular apparatus, and the DNA copy is separate each. I will tell you, because one DNA replicate to form two DNA in cells, and at the same time this two DNA will be, this DNA, one of the DNA will be leads to, yes, this one of the DNA will be entered into one of the cell, and the next DNA will be entered into another dividing cell as well. So by the division of cell we will be get two cells each having DNA copies from the pre-existing cell as well. So this is what happens during the cell division process. So accompanying the DNA copying mechanism, there will be the creation of additional cellular apparatus as well. And after the cellular apparatus formation, and there will, because these cells will get the chance to work their own as an independent individual cells. Okay, so the DNA copying is accompanied by the creation of additional cellular apparatus, and then the DNA copy is separate, each with its own cellular apparatus. Effectively, a cell divides to give rise to two cells through the major process which is known as mitosis. There are two kinds of cell division. There are mitosis and meiosis as well. Meiosis is always occurring in our germ cells like sperm cells, egg cells, etc. And rest of the cell is accompanied by the division of mitosis. Okay, so the next question we need to solve here is, yeah, just do the copies which produced by the DNA copying mechanism resembling with each other or similar to each other or identical to each other? Is that identical to each other? Yeah, I want to see the comment. Okay.
No variations are there.
Yeah, there might be slight differences, similar body structure, but there will be slight variations. Okay, I'm not getting comments from rest of the peoples. I'm not getting any comments from the rest of the peoples. Variations will be there then.
Yeah.
Okay, similar but may not be identical. Yes, similar, they may be similar but may not be identical in nature. Because why? No biochemical reaction is absolutely reliable. There will be some variations in each cells and each DNA copying or DNA replication mechanisms. So the copying the DNA will have some variations each time. The DNA copies generated will be similar but may not be identical to the original DNA. So this inbuilt tendency for variations during reproduction is the basis for evolution. So as I said in the previous sessions, variations are the raw materials for evolution. So this point you have to be mentioned in your notebook as well. Variations are the raw materials. Variations are the raw materials for evolution. Okay, this part is very important. So next we need to discuss about the importance of variations. Population of organism may will be defined to some of the places, and such kind of places where the population of organisms which inhabit that place is simply called the niches. That place is simply called the niches in the ecosystem. So in that niches, they will be, because by utilizing abiotic components and biotic components, they will be reproducing themselves to continue their generations. So the reproduction is therefore linked to the stability of the population of species, because through the reproduction, there will be the accumulation of variations. This accumulation of variations will be transferred from one generation to the next generation by the ultimate basic process known as the reproduction. Okay, so due to this reproduction event, generation after generation, there will be some variations. That's why we are looking somewhat similar but may not be identical to the exact feature, exactly that of our parents. No biochemical reaction is absolutely reliable. That means there will be variations each time for a reproducing cell. You look weird without glasses. Do you need these glasses? Do you need these glasses? Tell me. Do you need these glasses? Yes, from Hani, yes. Yes, Justin, yes. You look fine either way. Okay, thank you. Yeah, slight variations will be there. Yeah. I hope you highlighted all this portion. Did you highlight all these portions? Did you highlighted these portions? If you highlighted, please give me thumbs up. Okay, honey. Yeah. Yeah. So we already discussed this point. Variations is thus useful for the survival of the species over time. Why? 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 Because variations are the raw materials for the evolution. Variations are the raw materials for the evolution, and variation is thus useful for the survival of the species over time. Yeah, highlight all this point. Now we are moving on to the direct topic of our reproduction. The reproduction can be classified into major two types, which includes the asexual mode of reproduction and sexual mode of reproduction. The asexual mode of reproduction, which consists of fission, fragmentation, regeneration, bud division, propagation, and spore formation. We need to discuss about the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 type of asexual mode of reproduction. What's happening over there? Yeah. Okay, asexual mode of reproduction. We need to discuss about the 6th mode of asexual mode of reproduction, which includes the subdivision of fission, fragmentation, regeneration, budding, propagation, spore formation. Now I'm going to pick some of the person, and you need to answer the question regarding answer the questions regarding this asexual mode of reproduction. Yeah, tell me, please pick Rehan Bishaja. Yeah, Rehan, middle chat box, the second or the first one. Yeah, tell me, Rehan, what do you mean by asexual mode of reproduction?
Not audible. Wait, Rehan, you are not audible. You are not audible.
These students are not audible.
Rehan.
Rehan, please unmute. Please unmute Rehan.
Okay, sir.
Speak again, Rehan. Hi. Hello.
Rehan, please unmute.
Okay, he's audible.
Tell me, Rehan, what do you mean by asexual mode of reproduction?
No one panelist.
But I'm not getting that.
Yeah.
What should I do?
We have some technical issues.
Okay, let's unmute.
It's okay, Rehan. Okay, so there is a heading in your textbook. You got a luck, okay. Everyone got a luck. Yeah. Now sir has to learn library. No way. So, modes of reproduction used by single organism. So, indirectly they are saying that it might be the asexual mode of reproduction. Okay, so the modes of reproduction used by single organism is representing asexual mode of reproduction. So, what is the major difference between asexual mode of reproduction and sexual mode of reproduction? Yeah, you can unmute.
Can we ask Rehan again?
Rehan, please unmute.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me what are the major differences between asexual mode of reproduction and sexual mode of reproduction?
In asexual mode of reproduction, only one parent is involved,
Yeah.
whereas in sexual mode of reproduction there are two parents.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
How can you prove that?
I can't show practical. Can
No, I'm not asking.
What did you ask your students, sir?
Just say that you can explain the concepts. You can prove the concepts by giving some explanation regarding the asexual mode of reproduction and sexual mode of reproduction.
That was too much, sir. That was too much.
sir. It's just 13.
All of them are blushing now. Look at the screen. We can see red faces everywhere.
Okay, it's fine. Rehan is supporting his friend. I know Rehan is your favorite friend. Then unmute Rehan.
Okay.
Rehan, tell me how will you describe the differences between asexual mode of reproduction and sexual mode of
Where is
reproduction?
Rehan?
Sir. Okay.
No, that's Rehan, right? You are asking for Rehan.
Rehan.
Rehan, please.
Because
raise your
Rehan
hand.
is always supporting Rehan
Yeah.
because they are close friends. I know.
Rehan,
They are close
where are
friends.
you?
Rehan, can you please give a hand raise?
Just extreme right to Rehan.
Rehan.
Just extreme right to Rehan.
Yes.
Yeah, Rehan.
Okay, Mohammed Rehan.
Yes, Muhammad Rehan. You are always supporting your favorite
Yes.
friend. I know that. I know the chemistry between Rehan and Rehan.
Yes.
So tell me, please explain. I'm just saying the sentence very carefully. Okay, just explain the major differences between asexual mode of reproduction and sexual mode of reproduction.
In asexual reproduction, there is no fusion of gametes,
Yeah.
and in sexual reproduction, there is fusion of gametes between male and female,
Okay.
or
Then
between two different sexes.
yeah. Then
The other point is already said.
then do you have any other point to see?
Mhm.
Do you have any other point? Please give some examples too for the asexual mode of reproduction and sexual mode of reproduction as well.
Asexual are like fission, regeneration,
Okay, that's
and
fine. That's fine.
sexual
Yeah.
humans.
Yeah, sexual reproduction in human beings and sexual reproduction in angiosperms of flowering plants. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you can please put your hands together for Ryan and Rihanna. Okay, so yeah, you can play the animation, sir. Yeah, please play that
eighth one?
animation. The first one.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir, could you please
Yeah.
stop the...
1 minute, please put one blank slide at least.
Okay, sir.
Rahul sir is also here. Do you want to roast your Rahul
Can
sir?
you please show the one?
Yeah.
Screen slide.
That's fine. You can. 1 minute, I will show the next one. Yeah. Did you highlight all the points which I mentioned? Yeah. Did you highlight all the points which I mentioned? Okay. Now we are in YouTube. Okay.
We are in
Also,
YouTube on a perfect
Please
day.
give me one blank slate.
I don't have any blanks, so that's why I asked you to put one blank slide.
Okay, sir. Just a minute, sir.
Okay. So then what do you mean by fission, my dears? Nia, please unmute Nia. What do you mean by fission? Because Mohammed, Rehan and Rehan already explained what the major differences between asexual mode of reproduction and sexual mode of reproduction.
Nia,
Yeah, Nia, tell me. Yeah, thank you. Nia, tell me, what do you mean by fission? What do you mean by fission?
please unmute this.
What do you mean by fission?
No, she's talking, but you haven't unmuted.
Yeah, you are not audible, Sugil sir.
She hasn't unmuted it.
Nia. Let's unmute me. Nia.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me, what do you mean by fission?
I'm not sure.
You are not sure. What is it? Please give an example for fission.
I wasn't there when the session was there. I don't have to do it. The classes I do not.
But I will tell you one thing. March 3rd, your examination date, right? March 3rd is your science exam date, right? And we will not get any option to write an answer that I was absent in that previous session.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, you are not audible.
Now, what is it again?
Not audible. Sugil sir?
What suggestion? Sir, he's not audible.
What is it? But
Hello, am I audible? Am I audible here?
Okay, sir, call me another person.
Okay. Let's call Aaron.
Aaron Joseph Jimmy.
Aaron, am I audible?
Aaron, can you please talk?
Aaron.
Okay.
Aaron is escape. Okay, Adira.
Okay.
Adira.
Adira.
Hadira.
Adira.
Can you unmute? Yeah. Please talk, dear.
Yes. Tell me, do you know any idea regarding the fission?
Something, organism divides into two.
Yeah. Then? Did you
They
get
are
yeah,
split into equal halves during television.
did you get the all points from the textbook?
Right.
Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I'm just moving on to the topic. Yeah, fission. Sir, just play the animation. Now we are moving on to the asexual mode of reproduction. There are 6 categories of asexual mode of reproduction. The first category is the fission. The example for this classical fission is the amoeba. So, since amoeba is not having any definite shape and structure, they have the ability to divide their cells into different planes or any planes. And this kind of fission, fission means, what do you mean by fission? Fission is simply the division of cell. This is also considered to be one of the asexual mode of reproduction, and in amoeba, this kind of fission is commonly called binary fission. So there will be the splitting of one cell into 2 cells, and the daughter cells receives all the contents from the parent cells as well. But this is not the same which is happening during the fission process in Plasmodium and Leishmania, which causes Calahazer as well. So what is the major difference of the fissions when we are comparing the fission in amoeba as well as the fission in Leishmania? Tell me. Tell me. Yeah, I need to see all these things in the comment section or classroom session. Longitudinal and irregular. Is the definition correct? Which definition? Yeah, sir, just play the next animation. This is the fission process actually, and next one is the binary fission. Binary fission in Leishmania. So there is a specialty in the binary fission in Leishmania, and that is majorly because of the presence of a whip-like structure. There will be a definite orientation for the binary fission in Leishmania because of a presence of the whip-like structure at one of the end of their body. No, sir, this is not. The next one.
This is the second.
The third one. Yeah,
Okay, sir.
the third one. Yeah, this is how our Leishmania look like. You will be able to see a whip-like structure at the one end of this organism. So, you will be able to see how the binary fission takes place in this Leishmania, which causes Calahazer or Leishmaniasis. Okay, sir, display. So there will be the growth of another longitudinal whip-like structure, and due to the orientation of this whip-like structure, there will be the division of Leishmania into 2 individuals. At the same time, by the growth of this longitudinal division, there will be the division of parent nucleus as well, and that parent nucleus split into daughter nucleus as well, and now we will be able to see the cytoplasmic division as well, followed by you will be able to see the complete division of this Leishmania, and finally the daughter Leishmania will be formed by the division with respect to the definite orientation of this whip-like structure present at the one end of this Leishmania, which causes Leishmaniasis or Calahazer. Okay, yes sir. Now we will get two cells. After the completion of the maturation, the one leishmania will develop into two leishmania. Okay, so the division is not seen here, don't worry. After the maturation, upon maturation, there's one leishmania will be detached from the next leishmania, and they will be independently act as an individual organisms. Okay, so the next one is the plasmodium, the multiple fission in plasmodium. Now we need to discuss about the multiple fission in plasmodium. What is the specialty of the fission which takes place in a plasmodium? Plasmodium is known to be plasmodium is a protozoan actually which causes a severe disease, and the name of the severe disease will be malaria. Yes, malaria. Malaria is caused by a protozoan which known as plasmodium, and the mode of reproduction or mode of asexual reproduction in plasmodium will be the multiple fission. So what is happening during the multiple fission? Just unmute region Renoy. Just unmute region Renoy. Yes, extreme right. Extreme right. Yeah. Region, please raise your hand.
Yeah. Please raise your
hand, Region.
Where are you? Yeah.
Hello, Region. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
Yes, I'm also doing great. Just describe the process of multiple fission in plasmodium.
So multiple fission in plasmodium is where a plasmodium is one cell and it divides into multiple different daughter cells.
Yeah.
And like it's completely different from binary fission because normal fission because fission is splitting up one cell into two different daughter cells.
Yeah.
Whereas plasmodium is into a number of multiple cells.
Yes, nuclei. First there will be the division of nucleus, and there will be the creation of number of nucleus in one cells, and there will be the formation of cytoplasm as well. Upon maturity of this nucleus, they will be released by rupturing the plasmodium cell or parent plasmodium cell, and there will be the release of daughter cells as well. Okay, is that right? Is that correct? Yeah. Okay, thank you so much, Regine. Okay, where is the animation regarding the plasmodium? So, sir, please play the animation regarding the plasmodium. Okay. Just close the door, ma'am. Binary fission, the parent cell divides into only two equal. Third animation or fourth animation? Fourth one. Fourth one. Yes, sir. The single parent cell. So this is how a plasmodium cell look like. Many daughter cells. Under favorable condition, and each of the daughter cells. This nucleus will be split into different nuclei in the same cell. Different nuclei in the same cell, and after the maturity of this nuclei, which produce in the one cell, there will be the formation of outer layering and outer coat. After maturation of this, daughter nucleus or daughter cell, they will be wrapped out from this parent cell, and there will be the release of this daughter plasmodium as well. Okay, sir, the last one. Cells are capable of growing into each individual. Be able to see the daughter plasmodium as well. So the next one is here we just finished the binary fission in amoeba, and binary fission in leishmania, and multiple fission in plasmodium. Now we are going to deal with the fragmentation. So what do you mean by fragmentation, my dears? What do you mean by fragmentation? We just discussed the portion regarding the fission. Now we are going to discuss about the fragmentation process, which is also considered to be one of the asexual mode of reproduction. Tell me, what do you mean by fragmentation? Is the speed okay? No. Is the speed okay? Yeah, Alchemy is so suffocated because of my 3x speed. And what about you, children? Are you catching this?
They are totally okay, I guess.
Are you catching this? Tell me. Let me know your opinion. Let me know your opinion, because Alchemy is saying that, sir, please slow down your voice and please slow down your speed as well.
Oh, they're saying the speed is very slow.
Very slow.
Region is
very much. Okay, sir. Speed is very slow, sir. Are you crying, Region? Are you crying while typing this sentence?
That's a
so you're speaking fast. Okay. Then what about your others' opinion? Tell me. Let me know your opinion in the comment section or classroom session.
Slow down a little.
Slow down a little. Okay. Tell me, because I'm taking classes for all the 10 GCC students. It's normal for Muhammad Rehan. I'm able to understand what you are saying from Rehan. Okay, I blinked my eye and you finished multiplication. Okay. Okay, Rajin. And one more hour left. Yeah, so yeah. You know that because we need to complete the entire chapter. It's fine. Sometimes I get hyper bit too fast in speaking. Okay.
Come on, you have to slow down. Come on.
Yeah. Okay, then I will. Sir, please play that mission regarding the fragmentation.
Yes.
Yeah. So tell me what do you mean by fragmentation? Tell me what do you mean by fragmentation? What do you mean by fragmentation? A classical example for the fragmentation is, tell me the classical example for the fragmentation process. Which organism is known to be the classical example for this fragmentation process? Algae, that's I know. I'm asking about the specification regarding that algae, the name of that algae. Yes, that is Spirogyra. So, yeah, this is how our parent Spirogyra look like. Are you doing game here? Sugil sir,
Yes.
are you doing game here?
No, sir.
Okay. I thought it was a game. So, yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, here is our parent Spirogyra look like, and after the maturation, the parent Spirogyra will split into different fragments, and these different fragments have the ability to give rise to new individuals. Just play that. Okay, so each fragments upon maturation, this Spirogyra will divide into different smaller bit fragments, and this each fragments have the ability to give rise to new individual organism. Just play that. Just continue the playing. Okay, so this is how the fragmentation process in Spirogyra look like. Okay, the next animation is starfish is not needed. Ma'am, please help me. Starfish is not needed, and you can directly go to the next topic. Yeah, I will give you time, and in between that session, I will just give you some points regarding the fission. Okay, so just highlight all this point. We already discussed about what do you mean by asexual mode of reproduction. So asexual mode of reproduction is a type of reproduction. There will be the involvement of only one single parent, and there will not be any fusion of male and female gamete like in sexual mode of reproduction. And the major characteristic feature regarding asexual mode of reproduction is that the offsprings produced from the parent will be exactly similar or exactly identical or exactly clone of the parent organism. That is the second point regarding the asexual mode of reproduction. So the first topic we need to discuss regarding the asexual mode of reproduction is fission. Fission is mostly seen in unicellular organism, and fission can be defined as simply the cell division or the division of cell which leads to the creation of new individuals. And many different patterns of fission have already observed in many different unicellular organisms. Sir, would you mind if just removing that?
Okay.
Yeah. Here we already explained the examples for the fission, the amoeba, leishmania and plasmodium. Just highlight all the points. I hope you highlighted this point. Yeah. Amoeba. What is specialty of amoeba? Budding? No. Budding in yeast and budding in hydra. First I need to see the budding in hydra. Yeah, 1 minute. Amoeba. We already discussed about the amoeba, fission in amoeba, and it is a splitting of the two cells during division, and the major... It's getting on my nerves actually. In organisms such as amoeba, the splitting of the two cells during division can take place in any plane. So binary fission in amoeba can take place in any plane of this organism, because what is the specialty? Because there is no specific orientation or there is no specific structure or shape to this organism. That's why the binary fission in amoeba can occur in any of the plane without having any definite orientation. While you explain this binary fission amoeba, you must note this point as well. But when we are comparing the binary fission in leishmania, which causes Kala-Hazard disease, which have a whip-like structure. This is a whip-like structure present at one extreme end of this organism. And in such organism, binary fission occurs only in a definite orientation in relation to this whip-like structure. That is a major specialty or the distinguishing feature which distinguishes between the binary fission amoeba as well as the binary fission leishmania. Okay, so we already discussed about this point. Yeah, there will be the growth of this whip-like structure as well, and upon maturation, it's not upon maturation. Upon maturation of this whip-like structure, there will be the division of nucleus as well simultaneously, and nucleus will be split into two nucleus, and there will be the complete development of this whip-like structure as well, and then there will be therefore finally the individual will divide to form two individuals, each having one whip-like structure and one nucleus as well. Okay, then we discuss about the multiple fission plasmodium. It is very important to study the structure of this binary fission in amoeba and binary fission in leishmania as well. The pictures that has already mentioned in your textbook is very important, and you have to draw all this picture that might be asking for your examination as well. We can expect such questions to draw the binary fission in amoeba, to draw the binary fission in leishmania, to draw the multiple fission in plasmodium in your examination, and other single-celled organism. Yeah, before moving on to that, yeah, we already discussed about this point. I will explain this point again. What do you mean by the fission? A parent cell split into two daughter cells and leads to the formation of new individuals. So fission is considered to be the division of cell, and we know, as we discussed, the fission is commonly seen in unicellular organisms like leishmania, bacteria and amoeba, and some of the bacteria and protozoa also have the ability to simply split into two equal halves during the cell division process. Then binary fission in amoeba. We discussed about this point. If you need this, you can take the screenshot of the slide as well. Yeah. Here, after reaching its optimum size, when it's now we are going to discuss the detailed portions regarding the binary fission in amoeba. After reaching its optimum size, the adult cells of this organism simply divide into two equal daughter cells. In amoeba, the first division will be the nuclear division. In amoeba, the binary fission occurs when first nuclear division is followed by the equal division of cytoplasm. That means the first division is the nuclear division, followed by the equal division of cytoplasm. And in amoeba, binary fission can happen in any plane, as I said, because there is no definite orientation or no definite shape of the organism. 1 minute. We already discussed about the binary fission in leishmaniasis as well. If you need, you can take the screenshot of the slides. Yeah, we already discussed about this point. Yeah, take the screenshot if you need it. In binary fission occurs indefinite orientation in leishmaniasis. Yeah, the first will be the nuclear division, like in the case of amoeba as well, and there will be the appearance of a construction in the cell membrane, and the membrane grows transversely. We already discussed about this point. Okay, membrane grows transversely inward from the near at the middle of the dividing cell. Then cytoplasm separate into two equal halves. You will be able to see the division of the cytoplasm here, and two daughter cells may separate from each other, and there will be the complete division of two daughter cells, and there will be the production of two individual organisms of leishmania. Two daughter cells may separate from each other and behave as two independent organisms. You can take the screenshot if you need it. You can take the screenshot if you need it. Okay. Yes, Muhammad Rehan. The next is multiple fission in Plasmodium. You can take the screenshot as well if you need a thorough or good diagram. In Plasmodium, the first will be the nucleus division. The nucleus division will be there, and the nucleus divides repeatedly, forming a huge number of nuclei. And these nuclei will develop into new individuals, and they come out of the parent cell by destroying the parent cell. And multiple fission is also called with another name in Plasmodium, which is called schizogony. Schizogony. Okay, schizogony, which is another alternative term or the nomenclature which is used to represent the multiple fission. Here, parent cell's nucleus repeatedly divides to give rise to a number of daughter nuclei. As I explained in the animation, these nuclei are arranged along the periphery of the cell. The nucleus will be arranged the periphery of the cell, and cytoplasm later split, and there will be the formation of membrane. There will be the formation of membrane around each nucleus to create a number of daughter cells or individuals inside the parent cells. Okay, and when the parent cells rupture under favorable condition, there will be the releasing of well-developed Plasmodium daughter cells. Okay. Yeah. Just remove that banner. Next is fragmentation. Yeah, we discussed about the fragmentation as well. As I said, Spirogyra is a classical example for the fragmentation, and it simply breaks down. The Spirogyra simply breaks up into smaller pieces upon the maturation. Each pieces or fragments have the ability to grow rise to or give rise to new individual. And this highlighted portion is very, very important portion. Why? Because the fragmentation is always happening in the lower group of multicellular organisms or lower group of eukaryotes, which this fragmentation is not be a process when we are comparing or when we are going to the higher level of multicellular organism or higher order of multicellular organism. What is the reason behind that? Fragmentation is always seen in lower group of multicellular organism, which is not seen in higher group of multicellular organism. What is the reason behind that? What is the reason behind that? Tell me. This is a very important point, because every multicellular organism will not undergo fragmentation process. What is the reason behind that? The diagram looks like alchemy. Thank you. Yeah. Why are you so silent? Fragmentation is usually seen in lower group of multicellular organism, while this process is completely absent in higher group of multicellular organism. Why? Neeraj, yeah, that is somewhat right answer. They are not simple cells. I repeat the question for 3 or 5 or 5 times. Complex body design, yes, that is also right. Complex body design. Then give the answer. They are more complex and form tissues, so fragmentation is impractical. That is the right answer. Auger have to be placed in specific location. You are giving some points, but whenever I am clubbing all this point, you will only get the exact answer, which are difficult to regenerate. Indirectly, you introduce the concept of regeneration. Takes place in simple body designed organisms. Okay, then I will explain. This is not true. Just look into your textbook. This is not true for all multicellular organisms. Why? Because they cannot simply divide cell by cell. The reason is that many multicellular organisms, as we have seen, are not simply a random collection of cells. When we are going to study the higher group of multicellular organism, there will be the different kinds of cell. We will be able to see the division of cell. Sorry, it's not division of cell, division of labor in that organism. What do you mean by the division of labor? There will be different kinds of cells, each cell having the different function, and each cell will club to form a tissue, and the same structured tissue, those tissues are performing the same structure and same function. They will club together to form organ, and organs club together to form organ system, and organ system will club together to form organ system level, and finally an organism. The division of labor is a major specialty regarding not takes place the fragmentation process in higher multicellular organisms, because they are not simply, the higher multicellular organisms are not simply a collection of the random of cells. Specialized cells are organized as tissues, and tissues are organized into organs, which then have to be placed a definite position in the body. In such a careful organized situation, cell by cell division would be impractical. Like that the fragmentation takes place in lower multicellular group of organism. You can expect this question. This is very important portion to be noted. Are you clear about this portion? In lower group of multicellular organism, fragmentation is possible, while fragmentation is not possible when we are going to the studies of higher multicellular organism. Give the reason. You can expect this question. And the answer to this question lies in this yellow highlighted portions. Perfect, okay? Yeah. Do you like this chapter in minute session? Obviously, I want to see the answer. Tell me. Yes. Perfect, okay? Okay, Evelyn. Just I want to collect the genuine opinion. Everyone likes this chapter. Yes, especially Rehan. From Joel. Yeah.
Rehan is already in regret. You
Yeah.
can't do that.
No, it was just for a fun. It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't have any problem. Because we need some fun as well in classes.
Yeah.
Dhruv, are you sleeping there? He's like, oh, please here. Are you sleeping over there? No. Are you seeing this? Yeah. Sir, yes, and he tell me, Joel, come to Sharjah, I will deal with you. Okay. Yeah. Regin Roy? Yeah. Why are you so excited? Can you? Okay. Yeah. By the next week, you had to study all the concepts of every biology chapters. I will be giving most toughest questions from the most PYQ, most previous years. Okay, and I will not explain that. I will unmute all the people, and it will be your duty to answer all the questions. Today, Alcam have already discussed some of the 5 PYQs. In any of the 5 PYQ questions, just 5 PYQ questions for her students. It was like a bomb blasting moment for that students, because most of the application level of questions we just discussed, but most of the students were not capable to answer that question from the biology session. You had to study every 5 chapters in detail. The questions will be more difficult. I'm saying that Monday I will be starting the PYQ questions first for you. Monday I have hour with you. Monday I have hour for you. So Monday onwards, I will be the person who start the PYQ firstly. So it has to be a bomb blasting one.
You're scaring me.
I'm scaring because I will prepare very toughest question for them. They know that. They know that.
All the best, people. All the best.
They know that. They know the exact truth. Is that okay? Is that correct? Is that correct? Yeah. Yes, from Rehan. Yeah. And be careful about the mental experiment and be careful of the life processes chapters as well. Life processes chapter, please be kind. No. Mercy upon us. No. Who is mercy? No mercy. Honey, tell me who is mercy. Tell me who is mercy. Honey, tell me. Can Algae ma'am sing a song after the asexual part? After the asexual part, I will sing a song using that sexual part. You know? After the asexual part, I will sing a song using that sexual part. One who fears will not survive. Yes, I will prepare well, yeah. So the first PYQ session on Monday, you are, yeah, that is it. Yeah, I know you are eagerly waiting for the first session of the PYQ that will be definitely conducted by your pole sir. And Monday I have the first ever, so I will be dealing with all the toughest questions of the PYQs, and I will blast a bomb in the 10th GCC class. I will not explain anything. I will not explain anything. It will be your duty to explain all the things. First of all, I will tell you to which of the persons I will be asking the question in the first round. Rehan, Mohammed Rehan, Adrian, Ansh, and Rajasri, Evelyn, and Adil. There are two Adils, and Nia, and Sarah, and Haripriya, and I'm not remembering the name, Linda, Asifa, Jasmine, Regine, Aichal, Rana.
Is this first round?
Yeah, this is just a first round. This is just a first round. After the first round, yeah, I will just prepare 30 questions at least. So the first 10 questions will be dedicated for these students, and rest of the questions and rest of the students' name is very surprise.
They're so scared.
Okay, I just forgot the name of Neeraj as well. Yes, Neeraj will also be there. From all the chapters, I will pick some random questions from the PYQ.
You by hearted our name, so will you remember us after 5 years?
After 5 years, I'm not sure. I'm not sure after 5 years. This is trauma, sir. Yeah, this is the exact trauma. I love traumatic life.
Sir.
Wow, you're honest. From a mother. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I like negativities. Yeah, I just forgot one person's name as well.
What is it?
Two persons' name. Two Dhruv. There are two Dhruvs.
Okay.
Okay? North Dhruv and South Dhruv. Okay. Okay. Then Hani. Then Hani. Then Hani.
Neeraj is like.
Sir is the most person. I know everyone's name. I know everyone's name. Mohammed Rehan. Mohammed Rehan. Mohammed Rehan.
No, they're asking Muhammad Rahan or Muhammad Rahan. You have two Muhammad. What is it?
I know the Rehan who is close to Muhammad Rehan. Rehan Shahjahan. Rehan Shahjahan.
Okay. both
Now
of
he
them.
got it.
Now
Now
he
he got it. Now he got it. Who is very close to Rehan P. Shahjahan.
They're
Now he got it.
They're classmates.
Yeah, they are classmates. They are classmates. I know that.
They have been talking.
What is Path? I will ask the question to Path as well. Path, what is
Here
Abdullah?
is Parth.
What is Path? What is Abdullah?
Parth is here. Abdul is here.
Yes.
Abdul?
Yeah, Abdul. Abdul. Srinidhi, where are you, Srinidhi? I will ask the question. I will ask
Why
the
you
question.
why are you leaving the girls? You're targeting the boys.
No. I already given the name. Evelyn,
But
Rajasri,
majority is boys.
Linda, Srinidhi. I think you have some hearing issues.
Okay.
Just
bye.
go to consult an otorhinolaryngologist now.
You can carry on.
You should consult an otorhinolaryngologist now. What do you mean by otorhinolaryngologist? me by an otorhinolaryngologist?
I should have kept silence.
ENT doctor, otorhinolaryngologist. Yeah,
I see.
her glucose is also shooting. Her glucose is
What?
also shooting, and just consult ophthalmologist as well. You might have a chance for getting that cataract disease.
What's
Okay.
your problem
Yeah,
now?
I know that. I know. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay.
I will not talk to anyone.
Okay.
I will publish it to YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, now we are going to deal with. Now we just complete the discussion regarding the fragmentation. Now we are moving on to the discussion of regeneration. So what do you mean by regeneration? The classical example for the regeneration is planarium, and this picture is also very, very important, and you have to study how to draw the regeneration in planaria using this picture. Planaria is an aquatic organism, can be cut into any of the pieces, and each pieces have the ability to grow into a complete organism, and this is what called regeneration in planaria. The major specialty is that there are different cells in planaria like organisms, and these cells proliferate and make large number of cells, and this from this mass of cells, different cells will undergo changes to become various cell types and tissue, and this changes takes place in an organized sequence is referred to as regeneration, or is referred to as development or regeneration. And the major question we need to discuss here is regeneration is not the same as reproduction. Why? Regeneration is not the same of reproduction or same as reproduction. Why? What is the reason? What is the reason? Regeneration is not same as the reproduction. Since the most organism would not normally depend on being a cut being introduced into them. That means most organism would not be normally depend on being cut up to be able to reproduce. This is a point regarding the question which I mentioned. Most of the organism doesn't have the ability or capability to develop into a new organism when a cut being introduced into their body. That's why they called regeneration is not same as the reproduction. The next will be, this is the question we can expect here. However, the regeneration is not same as the reproduction. There are 2 points. The first is most organisms are not capable of normal development when a cut being introduced into a body. I already explained this. And second point is, in regeneration, the lowest body part is developed. In higher, when you are comparing the higher multicellular organism like lizards, the part which has lost will develop from the existing body part, while in reproduction all new organism develops. That means in higher multicellular organism, through a cut it is not possible to develop the whole organism with all the parts. In regeneration, the lowest body part is developed when it's come to the case of higher multicellular organism from the existing body part, while in the reproduction all new organism will be developed. So, however, the regeneration is not same as the reproduction. This question we can expect in your board examination as well. Yeah. PYQ means past year question paper. Past year question paper I will be discussing. Past 5 years of question paper. RIP to you. Welcome to welcome.
What is it?
Yeah, you were saying that you need to go home after this class, right?
Yeah. If you allow.
What do you think? What do you think?
What is it? I'll come after class.
Alkamam wish to go her house once I finish this class. What's your opinion?
Why are you asking their opinion? Ask my opinion.
No. It will be 2 hours. It will be 2 hours. Go. Yeah, she will go to hostel. She'll go hostel, not home.
No, I'm going home.
No, she will go home, not home. Sorry, she will go hostel, not home.
Going home.
And you can also expect a question to differentiate between fragmentation and regeneration. You can also expect a question to distinguish between fragmentation and regeneration. Yeah. Now we are moving on to the budding. What do you mean by budding? The classical example for budding is Hydra, and one organism which comes under the category of both budding as well as regeneration. Name that organism. That is also very important. Name that organism which comes under the category of the two asexual mode of reproduction, namely budding as well as the regeneration. Is that Alkaman? No way. East, Isabel. It's not East. Rahul sir, are you listening this class?
Yeah.
I will ask you a question and then double session.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't prepare from sexual mode of reproduction. I will ask you asexual mode of reproduction.
He's a very expert in that field.
How did you know that?
He just said that. What did you think?
I don't know. No, I don't need that. Okay, so tell me the example. Yes, that is Hydra. Hydra can regenerate also. The major type of asexual reproduction method seen in Hydra is budding, but Hydra has the ability to regenerate also. So Hydra use regenerative cells for the reproduction in the process of budding. In Hydra, there will be the formation of a small outgrowth which is known to be the bud. And after the maturation and upon maturation to this specific bud, the final matured individual bud will be detached from our hydra, and that will exist as an independent individual. This is how budding in hydra takes place. These birds develop tiny individuals and when fully mature, detach from the parent body and become new independent individuals. Okay, what happens? I'm so happy to know.
You can try.
So done.
Am I audible?
Yes. Yes.
Did you hear anything regarding the budding which I explained? Have you heard anything? Here, budding. So, Hydra is an organism that have the ability to undergo regeneration as well as the budding. The classical example, Hydra, is very important, and major process of asexual mode of reproduction in Hydra will be the budding. And there will be the formation at the time of budding. There will be a formation of an outgrowth from the body of the Hydra, and under suitable condition, this bud will gradually mature, and after the complete development, this fully mature bud from the parent bud will be detached and become and function as new independent individual. After the detaching, there will be function as a new independent individual. This is how budding takes place in Hydra. Is that clear? Is that clear?
You see that comment?
I will get it.
Did you see the comment?
You have the ability to change your mood suddenly. Instagram.
They got it.
IG means Instagram. Sir is cool as size. Yeah. After the
What is that cucumber?
after the completion of this class, I will roast some of the people. Okay?
I'm leaving early today.
I will roast some of the people. I will roast some of the people. Yeah, I hope it is clear regarding the explanation of budding. If it is clear, please give me thumbs up. If it is clear, please give me thumbs up. Sir almost crushing his bottle during this. Yeah, I got a customized bottle.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Stop
I
showing.
got a customized bottle. I just developed a customized bottle which mentioned my name. Sir, you look better without glasses. Okay, $50K. No.
Your Ruhan is talking. Like, is he reading? Or maybe he's reading.
What?
I don't know. Like, all the time.
All the time? Which one?
His lips are always moving. I thought he's talking to someone, but I
Rehan, are you talking to someone? Are you talking to someone?
Yeah.
Your lip is always moving. What happened to you? Is that an involuntary action?
He's reading.
Is that an involuntary action?
Okay. He's reading.
Really? Okay. Yes, your friend, your best friend is saying that don't call Rehan. Don't shout at Rehan. And he's reading. You know, he's reading. And the person name is Rehan. The ultimate king of. I'm not saying
Oh,
that.
it's like it's always Rehan. You all wanna bully.
No, it's always Rehan. Yeah, Rehan is saying that it's always Rehan. Yeah, what a bully. Okay. Yeah. So many friends are there.
What a
So many friends.
friendship. What a
But
friendship.
I will definitely miss you. I will definitely miss
Oh
you.
my goodness.
Once you complete your 10th grade studies, you will leave 90 plus my tuition, right? Once you finished all your sessions, I will definitely miss you.
Guys, you're so lucky. It's the first time your pulsar is opening up like that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Was that a sarcasm?
No,
Okay.
I will definitely miss 10th GCC people. I love them
Oh my god. Oh my
because
God.
you know, because some of the decision I have already
Let's
took.
take a moment. Let's
Yeah.
take a moment.
Moment. Yeah. We too will miss you, sir.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, budding in Hydra. We just discussed the budding in Hydra. Now budding in Yeast is also important. We need to discuss about the budding in yeast. So yeast is commonly known as an unicellular organism. What do you mean by unicellular organism? The organism which only having single cell, which is called unicellular microorganisms or unicellular organism. So budding in yeast. Yeast is considered to be an unicellular organism and which comes under the category of fungi. So a classical example for this yeast is Saccharomyces cerevisiae, and which is also known as brewing yeast or baking yeast. Yeah, this is how budding in yeast look like. This is how an yeast cell look like, and upon maturation or under the favorable condition, yeast cell will develop a bud. And there will be the division of their nucleus as well, and one part of then there will be the receiving of daughter nucleus into the new bud, and this new bud after upon maturation completely detached from this parent bud, and now you can see the parent, now you can see the daughter cells or daughter yeast which produced from this parent organism or parent yeast, and there will be the continuous chain of bud formation, and the process will continue as well. This is how budding in yeast look like. Are you sleeping, Ankama?
No, sir.
Don't sleep. You have to go. You have to go. You have to go. You're home.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already discussed about this point. It reproduces by developing small outgrowths known as buds from their vegetative bodies, and nucleus of the parent organism divides and produce one daughter nucleus, and and the new daughter nucleus will be received by the new developing bud. As a result, small daughter cells and large after the process of budding, there will be the formation of daughter cell as well. The buds after the maturation or upon maturation, the buds detach eventually from the parent cells and develop into new organism. The next is vegetative propagation. This might be the second last asexual reproduction methods. So what do you mean by vegetative propagation? I'm not going to explain the vegetative propagation. I'm going to pick honey. Sir, please, ma'am. No, I just call three or four boys. Now you can call Srinidhi. Please call Srinidhi. Srinidhi will be explained.
Guys, please give a hand raise
Yeah.
whenever he's calling a name.
Yeah, Srinidhi will be explained vegetative propagation and spore formation. I will be asking spore formation to Haripriya. You have to be careful about that. You should pin Srinidhi and Haripriya.
Please give a hand raise. Please give a hand raise. Help me, come on. Srinidhi, Haripriya.
Or Srinanda, you can go Srinanda.
Srinanda?
Yeah, Srinanda, yeah. Extreme right, second row.
Second row, okay.
Yeah.
Srinanda.
Srinanda, tell me, please help me to explain the vegetative propagation. Please help me to explain the vegetative propagation.
Yeah, so vegetative propagation is a mode of asexual reproduction in which plants reproduce into and their respective integers by the form of their vegetative propagules.
Yeah, I will ask you one question. Which plant is known to be the classical example for vegetative propagation? Yes, Bryophyllum. Yeah, thank you so much for your explanation. Thank you, Srinanda. There are different vegetative parts for a plant, like root, stem, leaves, and these vegetative propagules has the ability to develop into new plants under favorable or appropriate condition. And vegetative propagation, and there are two advantages for the vegetative propagation, which are used in layering or grafting to grow many plants like sugarcane, roses, grapes for agricultural purposes. And vegetative propagation can also be used to such flowers like to such plants like banana, orange, rose, and jasmine that have lost the capacity to produce their own seed. And the third point regarding the vegetative propagation is that all plants produced from this vegetative propagation will be genetically similar, or that will be the clone to the exact parent plant. And whatever the characteristic features will possess for the parent plant, that will be directly transferred to the cloned, or that will be directly transferred to the offsprings or progeny or daughter plants. So the point regarding clone is also very important, and you have to mention the term clone while you explaining any of the asexual reproduction method, especially or mostly in vegetative propagation. And bryophyllum is a plant and which is known to be the classical example for the vegetative propagation, and there will be the development of, I will show you. Yeah. There will be the development of some bud-like structure. That means bud produced in the notches along the leaf margin of this bryophyllum, and when they fall on the soil under favorable condition, they will be grow into new bryophyllum individual. This is what a vegetative propagation happens in bryophyllum plant. The next one is tissue culture. Yeah, what do you mean by tissue culture? Tell me. The culturing of tissue is known as tissue culture, sir. That is the easiest way to write your answer regarding the tissue culture. Rihan, I didn't get your comment. Where to find it?
Better bio teacher.
For what?
Like you said that they're gonna leave.
Yeah, okay. Don't worry, I will teach you through Instagram. Don't worry. Which one, Rehan? Which doubt? Tell me. Tissues celebrate different festivals showing their culture.
You should stop the class. They're losing.
Tissues celebrate. Yeah, I got one highly research oriented, a highly sophisticated, and highly advanced theory portion regarding tissue culture from our region. And that point is tissue. Yeah, I want to see the point. I want to see the point. Yeah. I want to see the point. Yeah.
This is it.
Tissues celebrate different festivals showing their culture.
Should give an applause.
Yeah.
That's a good episode. Slow claps. What's she laughing about? Where were you, Mugdha?
What's she laughing about?
Mugdha was sleeping and now she's.
Yeah, I got,
Oh, why is
I got another comment as well. I got another.
Yeah, I'll show you.
It's okay, sir. Don't worry. I will teach you some other concepts as well. A method of biological research in which fragments of tissue from an animal or plants are transferred to an artificial environment in which they can continue to survive and function. Yeah,
Okay.
this is the exact sentence from textbook.
Yeah.
This is the exact sentence from the textbook. Yeah, I got another comment as well, ma'am.
You got this one?
No, that's from
See
region.
this one? Oh, what is it?
Which one?
See.
New plants are grown by removing tissue. Yeah. Okay.
And then which one you want? Right
Just
side?
scroll up.
Right
Just
side?
scroll up. Yeah. They remove the tips of the shoot. Who remove? What remove?
Plants.
Which kind of things remove?
Plants.
Tell me. Tell me the answer to the question which I asked. Who remove? What will be removed? Which one will be removed? They remove their tips of the shoots and transfer it to another medium. What one? Which one? Tell me. Artificial growing of plants. Okay. Cultured tissue may consist of a single cell, a population of cells, or a wall part or an organ. I want to study MSc again. After reading all your comments. Growing plants in an artificial environment will, yeah, ma'am, just move apart. They remove tissue from growing tip of plants. Okay. Hani is giving some cucumber. That is not the perfect answer to the question which I asked. Okay?
They're losing their mind.
Yeah. I think they will be writing or they will be drawing some cucumber in their answer sheet. Definitely they will do that.
Why not? You're showing it to them in every slide.
What's happening there? What's happening? The cultivation of plant cells, tissues, organelles, specially formulated nutrient media. Okay. Specially formulated nutrient media. Okay. Then say that cucumber is too cool your mind. If you're putting so many cucumbers in your answer sheet, they will give so many they will give some egg also. Okay? Elephant eggs. Yeah, elephant eggs, you know. Then you will get elephant eggs or ostrich egg. I need protein, sir. Okay. I will take the egg. Yeah. Then your parents will give something as well. I'm not mentioning that. Okay?
What is it?
That's obvious. Teacher will become cool like cucumber and give me mark. You can expect in your dream. Okay? You can expect in your dream. Not your result. Yeah, oh, ma'am, just scroll up. Yeah. The growing tip of the plant is removed. Just scroll up. Evelyn? Sir, how in the world does elephant produce egg? I know better than you. I didn't expect this from you. What? Elephant egg? I didn't get your comment, man.
We said elephant egg, no?
Yeah.
So he's like, how in the world does elephant produce egg? Come on, sir, I know better than you. Didn't expect this.
Oh,
from
that
me."
means he got so many elephant egg in his examination, right?
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
It's rigid, no? So,
Yes, rigid, yeah. He might have got that. I'm sure about that.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And did Evelyn just mention me in the comments?
Yeah, might be.
Excuse me, lady.
So can I log the statement the culturing of tissue is known as tissue culture? Can I log that statement?
Please look it.
Yes, Rehan. Yes, Srinanda. Yeah. Yes. That sounds wrong. I'm not getting any wrong. Yeah, anyway, we know that. What do you mean by tissue culture? Unfortunately, culturing of tissue is always known as tissue culture. That is absolutely true. But if you're writing that sentence in your exam, they will not give you mark. You have to modify that sentence like fragment of tissues from any of the animal or plant might be taken and that will be transferred to an artificial environment, and in that artificial environment this tissue will be able to continue their divisions and they will continue to survive and function. Okay, but don't write the culturing of tissue is known as tissue culture in your examination. That might be true, but you will not get any marks because it is very important to reconstruct that sentence artificially and scientifically. Okay, artificially and scientifically. Yeah, new plants are grown by removing tissue or separating some of the cells from the growing tip of a plant. From the growing tip of the plant. Yeah. From the growing tip of the plant. Yeah, from the growing tip of the plant, we are going to remove the tissue or cells, and removed tissue or cells will be introduced into the artificial medium which contain in a petri dish, and finally in this artificial medium they will get some nutrients which they required, and the cells will be divided rapidly to form a small group of cells which is called callus. That small group of cells which is called callus, and after the formation of this callus will be transferred into a test tube which contain another medium, and in that medium there will be the presence of hormones for completing their development or for their development. Okay, not completing their development, the hormones which are essential for your growth and differentiation, and the new plantlets will be developed, and this plantlets developed will be removed from our test tube. After that the plantlets developed will be grown in the soil. Finally there will be developed this plantlets which is going to place in the soil, developed into mature plants. This is how tissue culture takes place. Nia, don't cry, don't worry my dear, don't cry. Okay, you have a lot of time to cry. Don't worry. Yeah. Nia is crying. Sir, I don't know, Nia is crying. Don't cry. Yeah, you will definitely get a chance to cry while you attending first PYQ session of biology. That is my promise. That's a promise from your Paul sir or biology tutor. Okay? Don't cry, don't waste your tears now. Don't waste your tears now. Just preserve it. We can cry at the time of PYQ discussion of bio part.
Do we have an exam today?
Yeah, we have exam today. Yeah. Then tissue culture. We just discussed about the tissue culture. The last part of our asexual reproduction will be spore formation. Yeah, ma'am, please tell him to present the animation regarding the spore formation. Come here, Rahul sir. Okay, please just play him. Please just say to him to play that animation regarding the spore formation. Here, spore formation. What do you mean by spore? What do you mean by spore, my dears? What do you mean by spore? Sir, you are much terror. Yeah, I'm a terror. I'm so terror. What do you mean by rhizopus? Now we are moving on to the discussion of rhizopus. Who is rhizopus? Rhizopus is simply called the bread mold. Bread mold, or it is a fungi. And spore formation is form of asexual mode of reproduction in asexual mode of reproduction. One minute, what's the line? Yeah. Spore formation is a form of asexual mode of reproduction in which reproductive bodies called spores are present in a sac called sporangile. I will tell you. Yeah. This is how bread mold look like. This is how bread mold, which is called rhizopus, look like. Yeah, and you will be able to see the structure like this. And this is the sporangia, this tiny blob, on a sting-like structure which is called sporangium. Sporangium, and you will be able to see sporangiophore, the stalk-like structure which is called sporangiophore. Sporangiophore over here, and there will be a stolon-like portion. Inside the sporangium, there will be numerous spores. Under favorable condition, the sporangium will be break and there will be the release of spores. And the spores, when comes in contact with the favorable condition or the environment, like moisture etc., they will be developed into an independent rhizopus individual. This is what the process happens in asexual mode of reproduction named spore formation. The thread-like structure that developed on this bread are hyphae of the bread, so a hyphae of the bread mold or rhizopus. And I will tell you 1 minute. Yeah. Here we go with our highlights. The thread-like structure that develop on the bread is called hyphae of the bread mold or rhizopus, and we already discussed that a tiny blob or a sting-like structure which are involved in the reproduction process, and blobs are simply called the sporangia, which contain cells or spores that can be covered with a thick wall that protect them until they come in contact with another moist surface and can begin to grow. And after the breaking of this sporangiophore, there will be the release of spores, and after the maturation, each spores will be having the ability to give rise to new spores when the moisture condition and suitable environmental condition are available. So hyphae represent the rhizopus, we already know that, and tiny blob or a sting-like structure are involved in reproduction, and that blob-like structure which is called sporangium. Inside the sporangium there will be the spores, and spores can be developed into new rhizopus individuals, and each spores are covered by a thick walled layer and which give the protection to the spores, and their walls protect the spores until they come in contact with another moist surface. Yeah, we just finished the topics regarding asexual mode of reproduction. Yeah, you can also expect a question like, what are the advantages of vegetative propagation in your examination? What are the major advantages of the vegetative propagation? Used in layering or grafting, and it is also used to, it is possible for the propagation of plants such as banana or orange, rose, jasmine that have the capacity to produce seeds. And there will be the production of clones. What do you mean by clones? Genetically similar enough individual to the parent plant. Okay. Yeah. These are the major advantages of vegetative propagation. Sir, you can play that animation. 1 minute. Yeah, just play that animation, sir, regarding the rhizopus. So now we are going to discuss about the asexual mode of reproduction, spore formation in our rhizopus.
When you need rhizopus?
Rhizopus, I already told you to show the rhizopus. Bread mold. Sir, it's time for exam.
Do you know the numbers?
6, 7, 8 something. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 something. Okay, sir, it's time for exam. Yeah, we can conduct our exam. Sir, can you show textbook, please? Okay, I will show you. 1 minute. After showing that animation, I will show you the textbook. Yeah, we will be going to conduct the exam. We just finished our asexual reproduction part only. We need to discuss the sexual reproduction part, But don't worry, PYQs are waiting for you. Monday onwards, we will be discussing PYQs. Good luck to us for PYQ. I'm just saying that please be ready with all the concepts of biology, life processes, control and coordination, how do organisms reproduce, heredity as well as our environment. Because time is over, Milena. Time is over. So we will not get any chance for the discussion of sexual reproduction. But don't worry. 5 years of question papers will be discussed around 4 weeks. Around 4 weeks. Okay, 5 years of question papers. Latest 5 years of question papers. You have to study all the questions. I'm saying that questions will be more tough. You know the concepts. I know that you know the concepts. But applying the concepts will be more difficult, or understanding the questions will be more difficult. And I already discussed so many questions, because we already discussed so many questions in the staff room as well. So many questions are too tough. After if I'm saying the answer, you will be saying that okay, this was the answers are okay. But while you're reading the questions, you may not be get the full concepts regarding the questions. Okay, it is very important to have a patience. It is very important to have a patience, and it's very important to have a cool and calm mind. While if I know you will be more exhausted, you will be having so much of tension. Just remove such kind of negativities from your life. Don't remove your pulsar. Okay, don't remove your pulsars from your life. Okay, don't remove your pulsar. I'm saying that just remove all the negativities from your life. And whenever you are getting any question paper, just be calm and quiet for 5 minutes. Then read the questions very carefully. Don't answer the question while just seeing any of the questions. Just read the questions 1, 2, or 3 times thoroughly, then answer the question. Some of the questions might be more difficult. Okay, if one question is if you are just reading one question, if you are finding it as more difficult, just stop answering that question. Then move to the next part of the question. Then move to the next question. We can solve that question if we get any time. Okay? We are at a stage where even luck can't save us. No, Rihan. No, Rihan. Because I have already gone through this. Because me and your Alka ma'am already completed their 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, even BSc, MSc, BSc in zoology, MSc in zoology. We already finished that. But don't worry, be calm and quiet first of all. Just study all the concepts. Just study all the concepts and rewind, rebrush all the concepts. And once you get the exam paper, first you should achieve an emotional status, because emotional life is very important in your personal life. If you're not having an emotional status, you will not get anything. Your mind will be distraught, and your personal life may get distraught, and your everything may get distraught. So achieving an emotional status or emotional well-being is very important. Okay, so you can activate the exam. You can activate the exam. Yeah, I'm expecting that positivity from my dear champions. And I'm so curious, I'm eagerly waiting to discuss the PYQs with you. You had to answer all the questions. Otherwise, you should say something regarding the question which I'm going to ask on Monday. Okay? Yeah, here are the exercise question. You can take the screenshot of the exercise question. You can, but as yeah, you can take the screenshot of this exercise question as well. So here is the exam. Just go and attend your exam. Sir, can you tell which all diagrams are there to draw from all chapters? Nia, don't worry. I will tell you. I will tell you. Okay. Be a smart work student always. Do you know what is the difference between a hard work student and a smart work student? Just go and attend your exam first of all. Then I will tell you. Those who finished your exam, please comment your answers in the classroom session. Okay. I already put some of the questions from sexual reproduction part as well. Post-fertilization. What is the meaning of post-fertilization? What do you mean by post? What do you mean by pre? What is the meaning of pre and what is the meaning of post in biology? What do you mean by post? Pre means early, post means after. Pre, before, post, after. Post fertilization means after the fertilization event. After the fertilization, we know that zygote will be developed into embryo. Yeah, zygote will be developed into embryo, and embryo will be developed into future plant when optimal conditions or favorable conditions are available. And embryo will be embedded in the seed, and there will be the seed coat as well to protect the embryo, and ovule develops into seed and ovary develops into fruit. That is a post fertilization event, and diagram is also very important. The question is, what happens after the fertilization? Post fertilization event. Okay. The examples of STDs might be more confusing, right? Yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it because making that confusion, I just introduced that concept regarding the STDs.
Have mercy, sir. Have some mercy on
If I'm just giving mercy upon them, they will not study properly. Because I want every child or every champions to secure 90+ scores in their examination. That is my motto.
Okay.
10 on 10 from Muhammad. Okay, 10 on 10 from Linda. 10 on 10 Linda. Rihan, I want to see the mark. Just minimize that, man. Just minimize. 10 on 10, 10 on 10. I think Rihan is finding more difficult. Rihan is having more difficult level to answer the question. The 10 on 10. Muhammad Rehan. Yeah, your friend got 10 on 10. No, Rihan. Your friend got 10 on 10. Sir, can I leave? Just wait for a minute. I know I made a mistake in STDs. Bacterial STDs and viral STDs is very important. That is very important. So I want to tell you a motivation quote. After that, we can leave. What is the difference between a hard-working person and a smart-working person? Because we are living in today's century. Because today's century is of with artificial intelligence, right? So what do you mean by a smart working person? Smart working person is not the person who study 10 things at the same time. Smart working person is the person who learn one skill and utilize that one skill at 10 different places. So be a smart working person as well as hard working person. Hard work, smart work, both are important in your life. But you have to be more smart working person. We should actually be thorough with how to do a smart work. Yeah, just remember that one line. Smart working person is not the person who study or who acquire the 10 skills, and he or she is the person. Smart working person is the person who just study one skill at the same time and utilize that one skill at all different 10 places. But don't but just studying one chapter, don't go for exam. Already Paul says say that, yeah, a smart working person is the person who learn one skill and utilize that one skill at 10 different places. Don't do that. You have to study 5 chapters. Okay, 5 chapters of biology are waiting for you. You should study 5 chapters. Okay, I forgot to tell sir I had deleted. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that is also nice. Wanted a break from social media. Yeah, after one month I will also taking a break from social media. I want to take a break from social media. Yeah.
Which one?
Which one? Which one? Instagram, Facebook, even WhatsApp. I wanna delete some of the number of some my colleagues, you know.
Okay.
I want to permanently delete the number of some colleagues.
So sad.
Alkamam, you have to be very ready for going. Who's done? Okay. Yeah, shall we go my ideas?
Yes.
I hope it
Say
is
yes.
was nice. You can rate today's session on a scale of 1 to 10. I only need genuine opinions. Just take the just capture a picture of Afrin. Yeah. Afrin, don't worry. Please contact, please explain your doubts. Why are you a 90 plus my tuition class teacher or admin? Your 90 plus admin or class teacher will be Ramzia ma'am. Just give a message to Ramzia ma'am and she will definitely deliver that message to me. Once I get, I will just explain all the things. Okay? Ice is solid 10 by 10 class. I allow it. Okay, Sulega, okay. Just move apart. Okay. Hunch. Okay. 11 on 10. Yeah. Okay. Even then, sir, want to take a break from it. 9.5 harmonic detection was correct me. Okay. So I will tell you once again. One thing I want to tell you. If you are facing any difficulties during your studies, if you are taking one class chapters at the time you are facing some difficulties and you are saying that okay, I have a doubt on this topic, I'm always here to support you. If you're facing any queries, if you're facing any doubts at any time, just put a message to your Ramzia ma'am or 90 plus admin or class teacher. They will give the respective queries to me and once I receive I will solve all the doubts. Okay? Okay, so we can wind up this session. It is time to say bye-bye to our YouTube friends as well. Just say bye-bye to our YouTube friends.
Bye.
Now it's time to leave the session. Bye-bye, my dear friends, and bye-bye, my dear students or champions. And you had add
Bye bye everyone.
who is
Who's that?
creating some noise and sound.
Who is that?
Who is creating some noise and sound, you know? Yeah. Okay, bye-bye. And if you are facing any difficulties in your studies, don't forget to contact me via 90 plus admin or class teacher. That is your MCM ma'am. I will be always there for your help. And we are signing out from this session. We have our Rahul sir, Alka ma'am, Shweta ma'am, and Manu sir with us. And until we meet you again, bye-bye, good night, and have a tight sleep and have a night's dream, my dears. Bye-bye, good night, take care.